plenty of memories. When I was in 5th grade, take a guess what my mom suggested I dress up as for Halloween.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
The Frito Bandito.
These are all good guesses, and I
dog.
wish, yes, the Oscar Mayer wiener. And then here's my response. Do you hate me? Am I being punished? She actually convinced me to do it, using her Jedi mind trick, saying stuff like, well, you know what, Johnny, if you show up to class dressed up like a big wiener and you say, hey, you know what, everybody? You're right. I am a wiener. Well, then it won't be fun for the kids anymore.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It didn't work.
Or it's even more fun for the kids.
Yeah, I don't know what school she went to, but I don't think those kids have ever had more fun in their entire lives than the day they saw Johnny Beehner waddle into the classroom dressed up like a big wiener 2 days before Halloween dress-up day because she screwed up the calendar.
I'm in a very good mood. I recently moved in with my girlfriend. It's going very well. I'm excited. I didn't want to at first. I didn't want to. A lot of people frown upon that. Then I thought about her. I thought about how I feel about her, and I just realized I could save a ton of money. So I did it. And I'm not worried. I know what you're thinking. I'm not worried at all because I know I will marry her someday. I know she's the one for me. I didn't even tell you how I know she's the one. And this is kind of cheesy, but there's no way I'm moving all my stuff again. I got way too many heavy things, so she's the one. I'm very romantic. We're very different. She's a health nut. I'm not. And it's weird, though, because it rubs off on me, where now I'm looking at food labels. I'm finding out how much fat is in the food I eat. And I never used to do that. It doesn't really affect how I eat at all. It just makes me feel like crap whenever I eat the crap that I do eat. I'll be at McDonald's. Hey, how you doing? How many ounces of fat are in that double quarter pounder with cheese? Holy cow, are you serious? I'm gonna take 2 of those. What was that? Yeah, supersize it. What do I look like, a baby? I'll see you in a couple hours. All right. My girlfriend's great though. I accidentally called her my girlfriend really early in the relationship, like when we first started dating. She freaked out. She's like, hey, let's not do the labels thing yet, buddy. Slow down. That was fine. I didn't care. I didn't care. The only time that was inconvenient was when I was trying to introduce her to someone, because I didn't know what to say. It was just weird. I'd be like, yeah, this is Erin. She's my girlfriend. Well, she's not my girlfriend, but we're always making out, and I'm always trying to squeeze her boobs. So. Where are my manners, Erin? This is my mother. I'm on the road a lot, so there's a lot of times where we don't even get to see each other because I'm traveling so much and it's hard. So we tried the phone sex thing, where you call each other and make a fool of yourself, Didn't work too well for us. We're both really busy people, so we would end up with a whole lot of, hey baby, how naked are you? Give me a call when you get this. I like traveling around. It's tough, though. It's tough on a relationship. A lot of people say, Johnny, why do you do comedy? And you know what, folks? I'll tell you right now. I do comedy for one reason. Pay the bills. My true passion is alphabetizing files at a wholesale mortgage lender. That was the last job I had. Every job I've ever had in an office I got through a temp agency. And I would always go there because I suck at job interviews. Here's my luck. I was in a job interview. You know how when you're about to sneeze, you make that face, and then you sneeze and everybody's like, oh, okay, there's nothing wrong with him, he just had a sneeze, sure. I don't know if I was allergic to this guy's questions, but every time he asked me a question, I had a sneeze, but it would never come out. And it started really irritating me. So tell me, Mr. Beehner, do you have any experience in this industry? Well, actually... Nope. Tough question, we'll skip that. The best day of my job when I was working was the day that I was legally required not to show up because I had to go to jury duty. And I was all excited until I got to jury duty and they handed out these notebooks to every single person on the jury. And they told us to take notes of the names of the lawyers and the companies suing each other. There we go. I decided I did not want to do homework on jury duty. So I'd like to share with you what I did on jury duty instead. I started by drawing a bunch of mazes, and then I solved the mazes myself. I found I'm very good at solving my own mazes. I also realized I'm not very good at making mazes. These two little ones, no way out. Killed about 20 minutes. And then I started drawing album covers. In case I'm ever in a rock band someday, we got the CD artwork out of the way. This one up here, that one's called Beehner Patrol. This one down here, that one's called Short and the Curlies. These are just working titles, so. All right. After getting bored playing tic-tac-toe with myself, I won about half of them, I decided to start journaling, just kind of free writing. Whatever came to my mind, I'd write. So I'd like to share with you what I came up with on jury duty. Dear me. How are you? You're fine. Jury duty sure is boring. I like Gatorade. I also like Powerade. It's just like Gatorade, but it's a little bit cheaper. One of the lawyers looks just like Mr. Hooper from Sesame Street. I wonder if that's him. Probably not. Who's watching the shop? I think the guy next to me is reading what I'm writing. Hi, bald guy. I like your glasses. He smiled. Boy, this sure is boring. There are 46 light bulbs in this courtroom. Or maybe 45 if I accidentally counted the judge's lamp twice. There's 292 tiles on the ceiling, and there's 2 podiums in the courtroom. There may only be one if I accidentally counted it twice. Now I'm going to see how long I can hold my breath. Wow. Almost 2 minutes. Now everything's white, my head hurts, and everyone is staring at me. Except for the bald guy, he's still reading this. Thanks a lot.